Hola, bienvenue. My name is Tina. If you guys are new, I've had an influx of subscribers. I mean, my channel slowly grows, it doesn't matter, but just for those of you who have just started watching my channel, welcome. And of course, my lovely subs who already subbed to me, welcome back. So this video is basically process of the first time that I've ever given myself a soak off. It's called soak off because it's like the really durable gel polish that you need an LED/UV lamp to cure. I was so sick and tired of paying $60 for a really mediocre, borderline, shitty fucking job at the salon. And I felt honestly really ripped off every time I would go for a pedicure and manicure. The ladies are just, I've never had like a pedicure that was like, wow, that's perfect. And I thought, you know, I'm just gonna start doing it myself and perfecting it. And I was quite impressed with myself the first time I did it, and I just wanted to see if it was as easy as it seems, and it really is. It's really not that difficult. The most difficult thing is just to really do your nails clean, and you have to make sure that it's all cleaned up before you cure it, because once you cure it, it's like adhered to your skin. So just make sure that you do that, or you'll have to like file it off the skin, or it's not really that big of a deal. I was kind of messy in the beginning, but you just like wipe it off with some alcohol and stuff like that, and it's okay while it's still wet. Then when you cure it, it starts getting harder and dry. What I love about this whole gel soak off gel polish is that it dries immediately. Like, there's no fucking up your nails, waiting half an hour. That's like probably my biggest issue doing my own nails with regular polish, is that it takes so damn long to just dry. And this stuff obviously lasts a really long time. People complain that it doesn't leave your nails in great condition. It's kind of like getting, you know, acrylics or whatever, because it does kind of dry out your nail, and you do have to, it just really bonds to the nail. And if you get it removed before it's grown out, then you can see like it's a little bit damaging to the nail. But I mean, I'm really liking short nails right now. I'm just kind of over the long nail thing, and eventually I will have long nails again, but I want them to be my own, and I'll just do gel polish over my real nails. I'm just kind of tired even of the press-ons, you know, that I was gluing on fake nails, and they really dehydrate your nails. I actually left my nails in some of them pretty bad condition, where it was starting to get really deep ridges, and that's like dehydration. So I'd give my nails a break, but this stuff doesn't do that to my nails, and neither does like getting, you know, I think it's because of the moisture in the air that circulate while the press-on nails are there, and when you have them on for weeks, it starts doing weird funky things to your nails. So I try not to do that too often unless I have an emergency and I really need like long beautiful nails, just like for an event the next day. I will just stick them on, but I don't try to wear them full time, because I learned the hard way. So you newbies, no, you can buy an amazing LED UV light for like under 20 bucks. I got this for like, I think it was 17 or something. It was around $20 including the shipping on eBay. I bought this one specifically. I looked for hours. I looked for 3 hours, and I didn't want one that was like a dome and then you can hit the edge, because that way you can fuck your nails up. I've done it at the salon so many times, because there's a wall at the end of these little lights, and you put them in, and sometimes you go too far, you fuck your nails up, and you're like, ah, god damn it. So when I found this, I was like, ah, angels were singing to me, and it was perfect, because I really like kind of minimalistic sleek designs when it comes to electronics, and I like white, and it's pearly white and pink, and it's open-ended. That means no fucking up your nails. You can't ram them into anything. It's just really perfect. And it's an LED and UV in one. And the way the lights are set up, you get full coverage from everywhere. It's so good. And I can't believe I was paying an extra $20 to $30 just for the process of soak off gel polish at the salon, and your manicure or your acrylics or gel tips or whatever set you are getting would increase by $20 to $30 just because of this whole gel polish thing. So I suggest you ladies buy your own lamp. You can buy them off eBay. I recommend this one so much because I've used it and I love it, and it's beautiful and it works perfectly. It's a USB powered and so cheap, and the company is called Makart, M-A-K-A-R-T-T. So when you have your lamp, do not spend $50 to $80 on these at Sally's, because they sell them for atrocious prices. It's so cheap, like just, you know, it's 24 watt, perfect for the job, 15 LEDs, like it's all you need for feet and hands, it's perfect. So this is the very last step, the 2-in-1 dehydrator and cleansing wipe. And then the very first step is the bonder. Also, you need to know that the bonder, it's very liquidy and you don't need much at all. As it's a weird kind of consistency. As soon as you dip it onto your nail, your whole nail absorbs it all. So you don't even have to like paint all of it. You can see it just all comes and it kind of disperses, but you can just do a little bit like that and then it's fine. And then of course you need your color. You can buy individual colors online. You can buy them at Sally's. I got this at Sally's. This company is called Gelish. It says Gelish Soak Off Mini Nail Polish, and it's the one I'm wearing right now. I like really, really pale, bright colors. I love them for the summer. So I did them both on my hands and my feet. And so even though I put the steps on in the video, I just want to describe to you the process just for more clarity if people are confused. So basically the very first thing you're going to do is want to just like give yourself a normal mani-pedi, like soak your hands, soak your feet so your cuticles get very soft, clean up your cuticles, cut away any dead skin, push your cuticles back because that's healthier, and you want to extend your nail bed as long as possible so you prevent hangnails. That is the way to prevent hangnails for those of you who don't know. So push your cuticles back, moisturize your hands, scrub, give yourself scrub both on your hands and your feet, and then once you're all cleaned up, rinsed off and dry, you want to take a file and file the surface of all your nails and buff them to make sure they're smooth. If you have ridges, file away all ridges away, unevenness, so shape them how you want, etc., and then you can start. So the very first thing you're going to do is make sure that everything is, all the powder from filing is away, so you can wash your hands again and then come back. Then you want to basically use alcohol and just get rid of any last oils, alcohol on a cotton ball, like a cotton wool ball. After that, you want to add bonder. So you're going to be adding bonder to all of your nails. I usually do one hand at a time, so I'll do the left. What helped me is doing one finger at a time. Sometimes it's easier so you're not under pressure, and sometimes, especially because of the nail polish, the nature of it, it gets really liquidy if you leave it. So I actually found it a lot easier just to do one finger at a time. So I would put the bonder. After the bonder, I would put the base coat. Don't do the base coat too thick. I learned the hard way the first time I attempted. Once you cure it, if it's too thick and it's kind of like creating a pool in the corners, it's going to harden, and then you're going to get these weird ridges and raised bits because it was too much. So then it hardens, and then you get this, you know, it's filling in all the gaps and it's just very weird. So try and do like a thinner coat, not too thin, but like as thin as possible with covering, you know, the nail. You don't want any gaps or whatever. So just do as thin as possible for your base, and so it doesn't create any, you know, weird ridges once it hardens. And then you cure it. So you always cure it after any kind of polish coat to harden it. Okay, so after you've cured it, then you get to use the fun color that you've chosen. So I always start like a millimeter away from the skin. And then it will be easier to, sometimes you can take a brush dipped in alcohol to clean up the edges. That's how the professional manicurists do it. You can see that there's a little bit of space between the polish and the edge of my finger, and it looks cleaner that way. It doesn't look so messy. So I just ended up painting really carefully and doing one thin coat at a time. Don't try to do a big thick coat and cover for opacity. Don't try to make it opaque from the first coat. I put I think it was 4 or 5 coats, and it was perfect. So do thin coats at a time, and each time it's going to be nicer. So you put your very first thin coat, and it's not going to look good because it's going to be thin, but the most important thing is to do it very clean and even. So it's not going to look pretty because it's just going to be one coat. You're going to still see your nail underneath, etc. Then cure it. Then the second coat, then cure it. Then the third coat, then cure it. And it's going to try to do your best to clean up before you cure anything, so it's easy to clean up. Then after the last coat, and you're like, wow, this is perfect, then you want to finish off with the top coat. So then after you cured your last coat of polish, you want to add a nice top coat on, and it's nice to do 1 or 2 top coats. Don't do it too thick again, or you're just gonna get like deformations of goopy, like, you know, if it's too full and it starts like overflowing, that's gonna harden, and then you're gonna have like hard pieces of like it seems like it's acrylic, you know, clear plastic, and it's just gonna be annoying, and you're gonna have to like file it down and to your natural nail again, and you don't want it covering your cuticles or anything like that. So try to keep it on your nail and try to keep it thin. So I'd say do a thin coat of top coat, cure it, another thin coat of top coat too, cure it, and then you're done for the polish. Then you want to take your dehydrator and cleansing wipe to like a bounty cloth or like something similar, a non-linty, a cloth that doesn't break apart. You can even use a washcloth or something. So you know, douse the little bit of cloth into the solution, and you want to just lightly buff away the sticky top half. You can't really see the stickiness, but once you start seeing it shine just a few times, it will start to come through and it's completely dry, and then your nails will be done. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video and keep watching. Any requests, please do leave below in the comment. Bye bye. Hi everyone, so today we are going to be doing my pedicure. I had purchased this from eBay. This is it's a UV LED nail lamp. It's 24 watts of LED power, 15 LEDs. It looks like this. It has 30 second, 60 second, 99 second timing buttons. Here's the power cord. Plugs in right there. I'm going to show you how it works. And it is to cure all kinds of nails, including like soak off. I love how the LED display is right there. There's no special windows right through there. So it has this feature that your foot or your hand has to be underneath to work. It's great. So this one you can just switch on or off. So we're going to be using that. From Sally's, I purchased this ASP set because all of it was like $14 or something like that, and it came with 2 colors. It came with this, and it came with this. So, and of course directions. So first step literally says, before you begin your application of gel polish, you must perform a mini manicure that includes a few necessary steps. Shape the nails and push back the cuticle, a gentle buff May not be necessary to smooth or remove oils from all the nails. Remove dust off the nails. Dehydrate all 10 nails using the dehydrator right here. Okay, so we'll start with that. I haven't had time to do a full-on pedicure, which kind of sucks.
We'll wait till it gets really hot. Now. That big
Thank you.